should be 3. The first digit should be 3.
What page is that?
Personal information. It looks to be evaluation plan. The third page flipping over, not by numbers. Instead of 1-6, are you saying it's 3-6, sir?
Oh, actually,
That's a court docket, excuse me.
I don't see this one.
I'm going to personal history.
Well, just tell me what it is. I'll put it in.
Top of page, sentencing information reports are this page. It might even be loose. Instead of 1-7, it's 3-7.
Oh, I get it.
3-7,
Okay. I'll change it to 3-7. What else?
Anything else, sir?
I have to look at it. Yeah, let me see.
And anything you want to say on your client's behalf while he's perusing the sentencing information and the pre-sentence investigation?
The court heard everything. Go light.
And for the people?
But I did file a sentencing memorandum with the court explaining the people's position of why the court should exceed the sentencing guidelines and the legal justification for doing that. I also have two members of Gracie Hughes' family that would like to speak to the court.
Yes, they can stand up in the first row of the jury box, please. Sir, tell us your name.
My name is Leonard Hughes, Jr.
And Mr. Hughes, you wish to give an impact statement for Gracie Hughes on behalf of the family?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're entitled to do that, but you can only speak to me. You may not address the defendant. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, Your Honor, I'm of the understanding that the viciousness of the crime that he committed against my sister, he deserved the full weight of the law. We're here to see if justice, I know justice will be done, but it's inconceivable how a person could treat a person, a human being, in that manner. Because, I mean, a person would, if you're going to do something to hurt someone, that's not the way to do it. If you can't see yourself as a member of society, remove yourself. Don't take it out on somebody that don't deserve it. Because she's a member of our family, and I am the oldest. It's 12 of us. I love them all the same. He's robbed us of one. She has a son of her own. He can't see her anymore. Neither can we. And I don't think a person that did what he done should be allowed to be in society to do it again. Because I don't see the justification for it. I get mad. Everybody gets mad. Nobody's perfect. But I don't want to take it out on nobody else because somebody else has done something to me. Because to me, I wouldn't treat an animal that way. An animal deserves more respect than that. Leave it if you don't want it. Don't destroy in that manner. Thank you, Your Honor.
Morning, Your Honor. My name is Roger Hughes. I am brother of Grace. I want to say some things that concern this person.
Well, again, you can only talk to me.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Torius, he's a monster. He's a killer. He has taken an innocent life, and he's just taken it away from society. Someone who can and will do so much more. I want to thank Kyle Hackett, the prosecutor, for doing such a wonderful job. I want to thank the church, our pastor, our underpastor, and the congregation for supporting us in this. I want to thank our Sergeant Gunswater, who did an excellent job following through, making sure that this person did not get away. He's here now. He's going to suffer for the things that he's done. I want to thank the jury, who worked very hard putting these things together to make sure that he's going to suffer for what he's done, because it was overkill. You don't stab someone 67 times and think that it's a game. It's a real world. Judge, I want to thank my family. I want to thank the Detroit Police Department, who worked so diligently, who gave themselves every opportunity to bring the person to justice. I want to thank all the witnesses who came forward of their own free will to show that they're concerned about Grace also. I want to thank our store owner who stood forth and said, yes, she was a good person, she even works for him. Your Honor, I've got a few items, just a couple of things I want to say to you, because my heart's in this, and I know that this covers everything. In Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11, because the sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of man is fully set in them to do evil. In Genesis chapter 9, verse 6, whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man's hand his blood be shed. For in the image of God, man he made. And Torius Inge has just crucified our family to a certain extent. But we have justification today. And I want to thank you very much, Your Honor, at this moment in time.
Thank you. You can go back to your... Anything else from the people?
It's the people's recommendation that this court sentence the defendant to 50 to 100 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections.
And Mr. Inge, is there anything you wish to say?
If you do, address the court, stand up, sir. Would you like us closer, sir?
Doesn't make any difference to me.
I traveled from New York to Detroit to attend my aunt's funeral, not to cause one. Before Gracie Hughes died, she took a piece of her killer with her, under her fingernails. Whoever that person is should be standing here, not me. Please, Judge. And to her family.
No. Turn around. You can only talk to me.
And to the family, I'm sorry for your loss. I'll miss Gracie too. You'll always be in my prayers. And that's all I have to say.
Well, the reconfiguration of the guidelines, which the court understands to be advisory under the Lockridge opinion, gives me sufficient leeway in terms of sentencing. I note that Mr. Inge's age is 46 years. The sentence that I'll give without exceeding the guidelines will likely mean he never sees freedom again, which is richly deserved given the butchery that this case involved. For some reason unknown to me, the jury found Mr. Inge not guilty of the arson, when clearly he was the only person in the world with motive to commit an arson with the dead body in the house. However, the finding of the jury is final in that regard. He was also acquitted of first-degree premeditated murder, So on the sentence, it's the sentence of the court, Mr. Inge, that you be committed to the state's prison for a minimum period of 450 months to a maximum period of 800 months, with 267 days credit for time served. You must pay a $68 state cost, a crime victim assessment fee of $130, court cost of $1,300, and an attorney fee of $400. You have a right to appeal your conviction and my sentence, and a form will be furnished you to indicate the manner in which you can take an appeal. However, your signature on the form does not indicate that you have begun an appeal. And let me emphasize again that serving the minimum of this sentence will bring Mr. Inge to age 83 and a half years, serving the minimum sentence which is required by law. Thank you.
Judge, may we approach?
Yeah.
Just want to say thank you. And Judge, we didn't get to talk.
So which one is it?
Y'all draw here. I hope not.
What's 451?
It's like 37 and a half to 66. That's what I got.
That's what you said, 37 and a half, 66.
It was 450 to 800.
Yeah.
Most likely. Yeah.